Story time, kiddies.
I never expected we'd have our hands this full after returning from Fargus. Still, we've managed to quell the turmoil and maneuver our way back to Enbar.
Due to the valiant efforts of Count Berglis and his Aryan Road garrison, the kingdom's counter-offensive has hardly put a dent in the western lines. I wager the reinforcements reached them in time.
It's a good thing we do not have to maintain a large military presence in Leicester. But of course, that was Her Majesty's plan all along.
We'd be up to our shoulders in trouble if we hadn't settled hostilities with the Alliance.
Do you think people in the Empire will be all right? I'm worried about the opera company, of course, but I'd also be devastated if anything happened to my friends in the capital.
The end result of all this was the complete expurgation of the Empire's remaining dissidents.
That's a weird word, but okay.
In a way, we should be thanking them for handing us this opportunity on a gilded platter.
Adrestia deserves some stability for a change, so I think it's good that Her Majesty has total power now. With the opposing nobles wiped out, it's a breath of fresh air after the way things were under the old Emperor.
Lynn, think about who's here.
It is all right, Dorothea. I have moved on.
It's funny, though. I was sure my father would take part in the rebellion, but he just didn't.
No, it's surprising.
I mean, I feel like all he ever did was complain about Her Majesty, you know? I guess he was so scared of the church that he decided to stay holed up in Garreg Mach.
Don't worry,
What is
old
our
people
next
are always
action,
weird
Lady
change.
Edelgard? If we are returning to the Western Front, I will have preparedness.
What
Fighting
preparedness?
your own people sure takes the thrill out of battle. So let's go wall up the kingdom instead and put an end to all this. Who's with me?
All that remains is for Adrestia to claim victory.
And along those lines, I wish to present an idea. One last
Okay.
stratagem to ensure that we prevail.
A stratagem,
We were
huh?
successful in striking
Ooh,
down
Hubert.
Cronia at Fort Mercius. However, Lord Arundel, which is to say Talus, remains at large, and any schemes Solon may be plotting are so much conjecture in the wind. Still, his efforts in Rim territory effectively empowered the late Duke Ire to stage a coup. Whatever the case, he must have a very good reason for seeking to prevent the kingdom's fall.
But why would they help the people who are harboring the Archbishop? It makes no sense.
Yes, that's a good question.
Unless their aim is simply to prevent the war from ending by any means possible.
We know the kingdom's court mage, Cornelia, is connected to those who slither in the dark. They may have planted other associates in Fargus as well. If they already have the king's court dancing on strings, it stands to reason they would focus their attention on obstructing the Empire.
I agree the theory hangs together. But does that mean we should expect more interference?
We should, Your Majesty. Though I would at least like to think they no longer have anyone left who can act brazenly in the open.
And need we worry about our mercenary friend?
I was under the assumption that they had your implicit trust.
Absolutely, but not enough to purge all of the doubt from my heart. I once trusted my uncle, as well as the late Duke Ire, and he wasn't even replaced with a doppelganger. People who come in contact with those who slither in the dark are not the same afterward.
Nope, they're not.
How am I
They
to trust
clone.
anyone in a world where such a thing can happen?
I do not disagree, Your Majesty.
I don't agree either.
Yes, well, we must remain vigilant until the war is over for good and all. Although I wonder if we can rest easy even then.
We still don't really know much about Solon, Cronia, and Talus. I was thinking this would be a chance to learn about my power, or who you actually are.
Sorry.
But oh well.
Oh well. Is that all you have to say for yourself?
I mean, I'm still curious, but my attention right now is on the battles ahead.
Amen.
And hey, it's not like knowing the truth would change much for you anyway. Even if I am related to those slithering people somehow, it's not like I'd want to split up with you.
Slytherin people. So you're a Slytherin. Yay.
That's music to my ears.
Oh, sorry.
It's incredible to see
Thumbnail
just
shot.
how fast you've matured.
Because why not?
Makes me proud to call you my partner in destiny. Is this what being a parrot feels like?
That's great.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, this war will be over soon, so let's do what we've got to do to see it through together. I'll be counting on you, Arvel.
Okay, that's good to know. Yes, we have to save over this. Because, yeah.
Scarlet Blaze. Torment of the Eagle and Lion. Edelgard succeeds in containing Ayre's insurgency, and while she is concerned by the absence of the nefarious Taurus, she prepares her army for the next step regardless. The time is nigh to crush the kingdom and Central Church's growing momentum and put an end to the war once and for all.
Okay.
I've
Sense, I
gathered you
suppose.
here in Garrick Mach because the time has come. We are returning to the front.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting to hear that forever. Let's go wreck things.
For the next phase of our campaign, we'll be working with the Alliance's leader, Claude, to tighten our cordon around the kingdom. Rather than try to advance on the Western Front, we'll join forces with the Alliance and press in from the east.
This means we'll be marching
Okay.
northeast from the monastery.
Oh, that's also a
and
great thumbnail
infiltrating
shot right there.
Galatea.
Because why not?
I hope we can finally end it this time. I don't think I can deal with doubling back again.
Agreed. This slog has slogged on long enough.
Mm-hmm.
Worry not, friends. I'll not be blindsided twice. I promise you that. We won't rest until all of Fodlan is united. We will fight tooth and nail for it, and we'll do so together.
Sorry.
So, we're finally dusting off our armor and going somewhere, huh? You
Yeah.
must really want
Oh,
to
this
end
there
this
also
war
thumbnail
if you're
shot.
letting the two of us loose on the kingdom.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, ooh, thumbnail shot.
Quite right, Captain Geralt. We will not accept anything less than the fall of the royal capital. You and your mercenaries will be marching with us. This is not a problem, I trust.
Let's just say I have a history with someone at the capital and leave it at that. But if the time's come for me to sort that out, then so be it. In any case, we're ready to go, right, kid?
We'll earn our keep. Gotta
Amen.
say, I'm excited to be fighting with you for a change.
Just nothing from Arvel.
We made some headway on the Western Front
Felix!
once the Empire pulled its main force back.
What does it matter when their Minister of Military Affairs still holds Aryan Road?
Hey, Sylvain, how are you?
Even if we were in a position to keep throwing troops at those walls, we're never going to crack them.
But if we keep digging our heels in here, their main force will be on us again in no time.
Mm-hmm.
It appears they have already dealt with the insurrection at Fort Mercius. If they don't come at us from the west, they'll soon waltz right in from the east.
Might I offer a suggestion, King Dimitri?
Okay.
Of course, Lady Rhea.
Sorry, another great thumbnail shot. So many great ones I
We
could
should
use.
retake Garrick Mach. It is the only way to reverse our current fortunes. If I call upon the Church's faithful, they will come running from every corner of Fodlan to liberate the monastery in the goddess's name. With Carrick Mach under our control, we will be able to keep the Imperial Army in check. Additionally, it might convince some of the more fickle Alliance lords to reconsider their loyalties.
Okay.
I mean no disrespect, Lady Rhea, but this proposal hardly seems...
There is more. As you know, the Bishop of the Southern Church is currently seated at the monastery. If we remove him, it reminds the world anew that Archbishop Rhea is the rightful head of the Church of Seros. I believe this will shake some of the more devout Adrestian lords from their Emperor's grip.
While their
You say
faith
so.
may waver now, Adrestia is still the cradle of the Church of Seros. There are yet many pious believers among their nobility. If we can pull them to our side, it may shift the war back in our favor.
We should strike while the iron is hot. I will get the word out at once.
Okay.
Hold, Lady Rhea. While I now concede that your plan to retake the monastery has some merit, I must ask that you alert no one.
And why not? I need only say the word, and an army of believers will flock to our cause.
Yes, and the moment the enemy spies people flooding in from across hill and dale, they'll realize what we're planning and bolster their defenses.
Well, I knew they
You
would.
believe their defenses are mightier than the faith of the people? By the goddess, have our enemies truly become so powerful? In that case, what do you propose?
We entrust the eastern lines to houses Karen and Galatea, then ride en masse toward Aryan Road. The enemy will
Okay,
think
that's
we
an
intend
idea.
to assail the Silver Maiden, but instead, we break east.
East. Then we'll be attacking the monastery through the Valley of Torment. I get your thinking now. If we attack from the west, Aryan Road would be at our backs, and the Empire could box us in.
Very well. I have no objections. My church members will assist in guiding your soldiers through Aelau. The monastery is holy and precious to us, and by the name of the goddess, I swear, it will be ours again.
That's good to know.
Good. Then I'll ready the troops. Lady Rhea, Seteth, I place all of our futures in your hands.
Okay, that's one way to do things. Okay, how many battle maps are there? A lot. Okay. Okay, we're there. I'm gonna do 2, and then we're gonna end the part because I don't know how long it's gonna be, and also I can milk for some stuff. So yeah, we're going against Dimitri, which should be fun. Okay, what is our decision of the month about our suggestions? Anyone suggestions on how we should prepare for battle?
So
What it's
this
gonna
is
be?
probably a giant waste
Let
of
me
everyone's
agree with
time,
me cooking.
but I've got an idea.
Oh, I like this one.
I shall
You were
ensure
in
it is
Manuel
done
have
with
it
no
figured out.
mistakes.
Shall we?
Yeah. Okay. They lick it. Even though the food thing should be helpful, but it's like, maybe not. We're gonna head over to the war map. We're gonna do 2 of the things depending on how long it takes. So yeah. Ooh, 50th there. So the best course of action. You unlock the Parlug like cats and dogs. 2 units I don't use. I don't think we've done it. I have to grind them up like a lot, so don't know if I'll do it yet. Okay. That one's actually kind of easy. Sorry, I'm thinking because it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4 to get up there. So it makes sense. We'll do this first one, and then we'll head up there, and then we'll end the part. Because why not? Who are we going to send in? I kind of like our main team. Okay, defeat the Holy Knight and the other enemies. Don't let the rear plaza get routed. Because of that, we're going to have to bring Aelgard into there, because Aelgard is essentially our rook. I keep calling it our rook. Rooks are essentially just heavy hitting attacks and defenses. That's why I call them
I'll
rooks.
do whatever it takes.
As soon as she goes in the opposite direction.
Here
Thank you.
I go. No mistakes. Off to see this through. We're
Okay,
at a disadvantage
let's go.
here, so don't get reckless.
Okay, Holy Knight and their allies. Okay. Because of
Starting
that,
the mission.
I want you there.
Is that an order?
I want Pilot
Initiating the operation.
over there.
Let's go.
I'll take care of the one over there. Which just makes sense. Oh boy. Okay. This one we attack. Okay. Summoner and the Gurglemori. Okay. Let's just take care of the Gurglemori because, yeah, that's the one we're going to be attacking, right? There are 2 Gurglemoris. That's interesting. Ouch. Okay. Defeat the summoner within time limit. Okay.
None will pass on my
That'd be a
watch.
better goal to thrive towards. Because obviously they're going to be a problem in a minute and 30. Minute 40, actually. Okay. I also like to deal with the summoner, so give you. Actually, I'm sorry to bait things. Because it's always good to bait things. Just because you're here. I'm actually okay with you dealing with them because that was better. Okay, because Yuritsa and Edelgard will deal with them, and then I can just teleport up there too. Oh, where'd the summoner go? Where'd the summoner go? There's the summoner. There we go. Come on, guys. Hit you. It hurts. I'm gonna get you one way or another. I was really hoping that was gonna be a super juice, but it was not. Kool-Aid is a better sense of the word. There we go, and then there's a method to my madness. Like so.
Well, couldn't hurt.
And then there we go. There's a method to my madness. Okay, we defeated the summoner, but I gotta deal with these guys now. Not gonna have a rook in a central location, huh? No. Sorry, well, I'm here. Actually, they're all kind of cornered in this one location, so I'm okay with them all being here.
So this
Ow.
is defeat. I'm sorry.
You better be.
My turn. You know what they say about playing with fire.
Yeah, and also, coffee. They love coffee.
Let me help you.
It's not over.
Come on. Okay, help the Wyvern Lord reach their destination. They are probably not gonna arrive where they want to.
For ourselves.
Because we gotta deal with a Holy Knight. There. Let me just take resistance.
Can't let it end like this.
You can and will. Now,
Is that all we've got?
I didn't know this was open, so I'm gonna do this because that would work out swimmingly. That's what we need to do. There we go. The Wyvern Lord is now advancing. Okay, good to know. Gotta deal with you. Paladin is defeated now. That's good. Okay, that was actually a really easy one.
We'll keep this place
Take a
safe.
breather. I'll take over. My turn.
You deal with the Moral Servant. There's a Moral Servant. I was like, ooh.
Witness my true power.
There we go. You are stopped in time. So I can do that and that and that. And that and that and that and that.
No escape.
As soon as my time power stops, I don't know how to say that because it's a stopping time, so I don't know how to say that.
I'm dragging the others down.
Indeed, you are. Okay, we defeat the Holy Knight and their allies, so. Okay, the Falcon Knight appeared, which is good, I guess. He's the leader.
Not a problem.
The music here got really intense,
I've got
which I like.
Starting the mission.
Hopefully, he's defeat them.
Fine stage for my debut.
What were you like trying to be an actress? Okay, so it is defeat them. Thought so. Hey, maybe actually, I should have joined Shazam that way we get them on the side A with more power. Just observing.
Stronghold could be important.
So this part is mainly a lot of story content, and I do apologize about that.
Commencing attack. Follow me.
But also just like, hey, I got a place sign made, and then after we'll end the part after like the next battle area. And plus, there's always story content afterwards. So yeah.
Words are unnecessary.
That's the way.
There we go. Come on. That Falcon Knight. He sees the alleyway, which is the crucial part. Ouch. That should take care of the... Oh, come on. There we go. Defeat the Falcon Knight. That's always good to hear.
Looks like we held out.
For now. Stage complete. Jump. I was trying to jump, and that'd be really cool, but I couldn't do it. So, oh, I'm surprised we got S ranks all the way. That's pretty good. Zohan, please. You not mess with the Zohan. An underappreciated Adam Sandler movie. Deserve it. It's just really weird. I haven't seen the whole thing, but it's just weird. Sorry. I'll make sure I was writing the right thing before I continue, but there's going to be like Sue and then story content. Because that's how these things work. Called it.
Long story short, the kingdom is preparing to ride west with a huge army.
I miss you, Claude.
It looks like they're going to throw everything they've got at Aryan Road.
I miss you, Claude.
Yes. We have received similar reports.
It's a pretty strange thing to do. I don't trust it.
I concur.
Then you believe it to be a feint. Interesting. Well, if true, there are only so many places they could go. They cannot ignore our troops and attempt to take Deirdre. That would be folly. So the only other place I can imagine they would be after is Garrick Mach.
That's what I was
intriguing.
thinking. So what's our play?
We can't risk losing the monastery. We'll have to send more troops to defend it. But at the same time, we can't unclench the fist we are trying to bring down on the kingdom. Our only choice is to mobilize the full resources of our regions.
Spoken like a woman with might to spare. I'm afraid we in the Alliance are already at our limits. But hear me out for a second. If the kingdom really intends to attack Garrick Mach, they won't approach from the west. That would put them smack between your forces in Aryan Road and the monastery. It'd be suicide.
I concur.
That leaves them with only one option.
You're saying they'll take the northern approach through Aelel?
Indeed.
Yep, the Valley of Torment, which just so happens to be the route we were planning to use ourselves.
It's very tormental.
The Church of Seros will likely mobilize every knight they've got, and that is a very big army.
Yes, a very big army.
Supposing you are correct, what do you suggest we do in response?
Kill them all.
Should we change our marching route to avoid clashing with them?
No, we should clash with them.
Nope. In fact, I vote we do the opposite.
Amen, Claude.
The kingdom will catch on no matter how we try to deploy our troops. So I say let's meet them right there in Aelel.
Interesting.
I like how
but the
Huber
valley
doesn't like
path is treacherous and difficult to navigate, which will blunt the impact of our superior
Claude, I
numbers.
still love you, buddy.
Why would we play into the enemy's hands like that?
Good question.
Because sometimes trying to claim every advantage can be a double-edged sword. Leveling the playing field can often be the key to bringing an opponent down, especially if you know you can handle it. Besides, what better way to keep casualties to a minimum than by finishing them off in one battle?
You know how to convince me. Very well. I can get behind this plan.
Is there anything you would like to add, Hilda? You appear to be deep in thought.
Hilda doesn't like doing work, so she doesn't respond.
Huh? Who, me? Nah, I'm good. I'm just standing in because Claude asked me to. If it brings the war to an end quicker, I'm all for it.
Amen. Okay, Anna was moving there. Okay, this thing was here. This is 50 stones. And, Healthy Alliance, eliminate the bandits. Okay. Oh, there's a second side thing up there that I did not see. Okay, that makes things a bit more difficult. Okay, defeat 500 enemies. None. Just defeat 500 of them. Easier said than done. I'm okay with Aelgard being there. I actually want, Gerald.
Time to move.
And then we'll fight and then we'll end the part. Because, we done a lot today, actually.
None will stand between us
For this recording
and the
session.
bright new
So, yeah.
future I envision.
Wait for the count to start so I can be like, these guys count as a defeat. Okay, nope. Good to know. Defeat 500 enemies. Okay, they counted, which is good. Gotta deal with them. I'm trying to defeat 9 of you in a row, so that's always good. Just spamming our move because we can go. I'm not gonna switch until I can like defeat 100 enemies because I think it's a fair number. I'll take that assassin. There we go. And next move activate. There we go. Hit. Okay, that thing worked out. Take that assassin. There we go. Come on. I think you should get like more points if you defeat like an high-end enemy, like the assassin here, who clearly has more armor. Okay, I think we should go towards a stronghold because there's gonna be more enemies at a stronghold. So yeah, relaxing music. I'm all for the relaxing music. Brass strike. There we go. Come on. There we go. Come on, there we go, take him down. There we go. I want to use this move so I can create. There we go. Thank you for doing what I wanted you to do. That was very helpful. Oh, come on. I thought that would defeat the stronghold captain. Oh, it would go. I will destroy like a group of you, which is always good to do because if there's a group of you, then yeah, it makes things easier. Some more we can switch. I do 100 and then I like to switch. Are you enemies? No, you're not. So I was swinging for nothing. Good to know. Health. Good to know. I had to get that. I'm going to defeat 7 more of you and then we'll move on to a different character because they start to become zero. Maybe they are and I just don't know it. Be like ninjas when it comes to defeating enemies. There we go, and then we're gonna get back on the track. Elgar was probably not the best option, but he can do this. So yeah. There we go. Okay, more enemies. That's great. There we go. A flame tornado. That was good. And then get some more because we can really. Come on, take a hit. Take a hit. Come on, there. Come on. Come on. We shouldn't actually be wasting time with these guys because they are problematic. Because they take a while to defeat and they're not worth it when you need to defeat certain enemies. So move away from you and focus on this roof right here because there's more in the center, which is important. Okay, we hit all of you. Trying to switch because it was at least. That was actually not a good idea because none of you are going to get hit by it or die from it either. But it will do a lot of damage to this one guy who cannot dodge. There we go. Okay, Gurgamori has appeared, the fancy mages. Okay, if you say so. They're using their magic there, which is snazzy. Okay, stop them because they can do magic attacks.
The stronghold's ours. Take a breath. Watch this.
No, we want you there. There we go. Come on, take the hit, please. That'd be swell. And X move go. Come on. I don't want to deal with the smaller enemies, just because they won't do a lot for us. Oh, sorry, the more powerful enemies, because they won't do much for us. There we go. Okay, the thief is already in the chest. That's good to know, I guess. A lot of things going on. Okay, Elgar defeats 200, which is the most so far.
Obstacles in my way. Nothing better than working for a skilled employer.
Okay, well said, Byleth. I just gotta deal with the Garamore. While we're here, Gerald, you go deal with the thief. That would be beneficial to us all. I don't think Byleth is remotely in trouble, but okay. They just like waste your time and like, oh, they're in trouble. I don't think they are.
My turn.
There's a thief. There's a thief. Because Gerald is awesome. He's awesome. He's awesome. He's awesome. And that could activate, and then after that we want to go directly to the chest, which is normally have them on the map. There it is. Okay.
It's no use.
In the main center fold. Of course you can't. Yes, sir. Ow, that was like direct hit.
Our time has finally come.
Oh, come on. Where's Shez? Shez is Shez is like directly there. Good.
Not a problem.
Here we go, because I gotta get the treasure.
Take a breather.
There we go. I gotta deal with the moral servants. If I time on that. Oh boy. Whoa, those things are hitting hard. And here we go. I wish I was teamed up so I could do more damage, but I just can't choose to do situation. Because, yeah, that'd be problematic. I want some assistance up here, please.
I'm on it.
So I can deal with them in the time limit.
Let's see how it goes.
Initiating the operation.
And you up there too, thank you.
Looks like we got a live one. Time to get in there and fight.
Oh, the Wyvern Lords, how I love thee. Wolf was Royal Servant, but he was actually kind of helpful. Okay, here we go. He says if we 200, we're a minute, so we have to beat all of them.
You're a natural.
There we go. That's gonna hit us direct. Oh, it did not. I'm sorry. There we go. That's gonna actually help us because one is already defeated. Oh, I don't know if that will defeat the Moral Servant.
We'll have to take things from here.
There we go. Okay, and now the Wyvern Lord. Because, yeah. It just makes sense. Hello. Pleasure to meet you. Okay, Elgart.
Let's fight together.
There we go. He's going to deal with the Wyvern Lord. There's a lot of ice magic. There we go. I need the double hit, so that's why you're both doing it. I didn't really care who. I'll release Elgart after this. I was just like, I need the double attack. Double attack.
Thanks. Witness my true power.
There we go. Because then you're frozen in time. I can just destroy. Because that's what I do. Come on. It's supposed to be defeated. There we go. It'll be defeated after this spell wears off.
No escape.
Yep, told you.
Onward and upward.
Amen, Elgart. Amen. I wonder who the MVP was. It's either Byleth or Shez. I want to say Shez. Oh, okay. Yeah, that took a bit of time. Shez was MVP. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Rocky Murdoch. That's the thing I saw today. Okay. So yeah. Well, that's going to end this part. Be sure to like and subscribe. We will do the rest of them next time, as well as side missions. Tell them be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys. Actually, that's curious. How would you do it? Because...
Let's give this a try.
Oh,
Make
sure.
it so.
Sorry, I got distracted because I'm like, oh. How much would it be? And also, we can get on at this turn. Morale up. On a shop. There we go. How many enemies have we defeated? That's actually pretty significant. I think we'll do it. But how would you do this? There's no way to actually do it. Curious. But we'll figure it out next time. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.